But when you go on a LinkedIn page, there's so much happening. Like, there's so many articles and announcements. How do you help people kind of rise above the noise and develop a strategy using LinkedIn?
So I definitely think that you need to have a strategy when you use any media platform. Otherwise it's a black hole if you just plan to jump on whenever you're in the mood. So certainly planning out when and how you're going to use LinkedIn. So if that means calendaring 30 minutes a week to look at what's going on in your feed, or to update it with things that are going on at your firm, or depending on who your client base is and who you're connecting with on LinkedIn, there may be some updates with legislation that you want to talk about. But definitely planning, I think, is the key part of that. So knowing that, on a regular basis, you're jumping on to do a very specific thing, even if that's scrolling through, the feed that's on there. But having some parameters around that, I think, is key to making, A, leveraging it, and B, making it feel like you're actually getting some use out of it.
So if one were to say, provide updates or write articles, is it more advantageous possibly to focus on certain LinkedIn groups as opposed to sending a message that goes out to everyone who's a contact? Or does it just depend?
So as far as groups, I don't see a lot of traction with my clients using groups, and I personally don't really use groups. And you're not really using LinkedIn to send out mass messages. So your posts are showing up through an algorithm on the feed of your contacts. So I think the key when you're thinking about LinkedIn is just being regular about it, because you have to, if you have 1,000 contacts, chances are 200 of them might see your post. So it's really not a great way to communicate a specific message to your clients or prospects or referral sources. But if you have a consistent message, the chances of them seeing it go up. And there's a lot of value in, posting in a platform where people who may not know you will see you linked to the very specific area that you're working in. So that's why it's important to narrow that messaging, because people need to see it multiple times and be reminded of you repeatedly.